If you're watching this, whether you identify as gay or queer or trans or bi, or you're just someone trying to make sense of all of this, I want you to stick with me, okay? Don't click off because something challenges you. Don't shut down because it feels uncomfortable. Because what if the very thing that does offend you is in fact the very thing that sets you free? I don't think it's an untrue statement to say I was born this way, right? I don't think that you're just waking up one day and randomly choosing your attractions, your feelings, or the way that you experience yourself. Like, I don't necessarily think that is a choice. I do think for a lot of people, this has just felt deeply ingrained, this identity, and it's been deeply internal and very, very real for as long as you can probably remember. So I'm not here to invalidate your experience nor anyone else's. I'm just here to confront what you think that experience actually means, because feeling something from your earliest memories, it's not the same thing as that being God's design for you. When we enter the world, we are not entering it in a state of perfect alignment with God. We are entering it, each and every one of us, myself notwithstanding, into a fallen condition, okay? It's a condition where things are disordered and where desires are misaligned and where what feels natural isn't always what is true or what is intended. So when someone says, I was born this way, I don't doubt it. My response isn't to argue with that claim or experience. It's to just simply reframe it. Because being born with a disposition, whether it be gay or something else entirely, does not mean that disposition defines your identity or design. Matter of fact, it actually reveals your need for transformation. And I know this personally because for me, it felt like I came out of the womb carrying that I couldn't shake, which was depression. My earliest memories are sadness. That's how I thought I was born. And I didn't have the language for it as a kid, but I felt that heaviness, the way my mind worked. It always just simply felt intrinsic to who I was as a human being. I mean, I'm talking like up until the time I was practically 30 years old. And over time, I wasn't just experiencing depression. I was in fact identifying with it. And I would say things like, this is just who I am. I'm just a depressed person. Like, I literally built an altar. I built an identity around something that was breaking me. And no one had to convince me of that, by the way. I felt it. It felt real. It was my experience. It was constant and it felt like me. It wasn't my choice. It was just who I was. Just because something feels like you doesn't mean that's who you were created to be. That's the distinction that our culture refuses to make with the LGBTQIA thing. And instead, we have just collapsed identity into feeling. And we have said, well, if you feel it deeply enough and long enough, then it must be you. It must be who you are.